This home will be sold before you finish watching the video, and here's why. We're in search of the best value homes in all of Vancouver, and today we're in West Vancouver looking at this $2.6 million assessed home selling for only $1.9 million. We're gonna find out why this home is so underpriced based on three main factors: assessment, location, and livability. Whoa, this is so cool.
And this is a naturally running stream.
Like $1.9 million for a home this big, livable, and this much privacy is actually a pretty no-brainer for me. We're joined by a real estate expert Dean to tour this home, so watch until the end of this video.
So before we even enter the house, you'll see there is a walkway going throughout.
Right.
A little bit overgrown right now, so we're gonna take a different path when we get down there. So let's step out onto this outer patio. Kind of a peekaboo view of the water, the inlet there.
So the first thing we're looking at right now is, out of our three, is livability, right?
Livability, yes sir.
Because usually when homes are so under assessment, this is $700,000 under assessment.
Essentially, yeah, about 650,000 or so under assessment. The first question you see, if a home is underpriced, can anyone even live in it?
Right.
Right. So we're gonna answer that question real fast.
Huge patio.
A little bit of a show. If you want to entertain, I mean, this is where to do it.
These are nice doors. Pretty good doors, actually.
Yeah.
So these floors are quite new or well maintained, renovated at some point.
The home is quite old, but it has been updated throughout the years. No full renovations, but that goes into the livability. It has seen updates throughout the years, and you're gonna see that parts of the home were actually additions later on. But
wow, this is so unique. First of all, this place is so big, but it's also tilted. Like, look at this. This is tilted down, flat, tilted up.
Yeah, a lot of angles here. It would have been interesting if they put a skylight.
Right. Oh, over here?
Here.
Yeah.
And there are quite a few skylights throughout the building, actually. So we're going to see those once we walk through.
Right.
But lots of natural light here. If you are throwing a party, there's an exit right there, right to the patio. And then, I mean, you have full access view to everything going on. So a bit of a split situation here. I would call that a living room. I don't know. This could be potentially your formal dining room, your entry point.
I guess so. Yeah, you have a chandelier here.
But we also have this area here, right off the kitchen. So again,
this place is huge. I love all the sunlight coming in through here.
like I said, skylights are going to be a theme throughout.
That's a big skylight, and it's been cleaned. Well, you got to do regular cleaning on skylights.
Definitely, and we're south facing this way, so you're going to take advantage of all that sunlight, definitely.
Right. The kitchen is stove is a little outdated, but I mean, that's easy to fix.
And the reason why I said that could be your formal dining room is because we do have this kind of cozy, a lot of storage for some reason. If you love books, then this could be your own personal library.
Right.
And wood burning fireplace right here, so kind of on par with the age of the home. Well, own personal lounge, right? You could relax here, plethora of books, TV right above the fireplace.
So you lounge here, because for the couch to be designed like this, it must be a lounge area.
I would definitely say so. And I mean, if you were to put a L-sectional couch here or even custom couch, then you can take full advantage of the place while also keeping an eye on your front entrance.
Man, first of all, I love the size of this home. You know how big it is?
For sure. So we're just under 3,000 square feet.
Oh, it's that small? It
yeah,
feels like it's going to be a lot bigger.
And a lot of it has to do with the vaulted ceilings, number one. So first washroom we're going to see right here, it's going to be a three-piece washroom.
Look at this wooden toilet. It's very low. They keep using a lot of this
that's so
Minecraft
80s, 90s kind of.
The shower is it's okay. Wow, look at this hallway. It's and this lighting.
So the interesting with this hallway, and don't quote me on this, this might have been part of an addition, and the reason why we'll see in just a second here.
Right.
But the first of the bedrooms is going to be right here.
Okay, let me take a quick look. All right, first bedroom, okay size, a little bit irregular shaped, but that's fine. You'll put the bed on this side.
And the reason why I say, and again, I'm not too sure why it might be an addition, is the height of the ceiling drop. I'm not too sure.
Wait. Oh.
But once you step in, you might see why. So whoever lived here built a custom racetrack for Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels cars for their son or daughter.
This is the custom racetrack, but when it's up there, you can't even see the car.
Well, if you're up here on your bed, that'd be an amazing place to stay.
Oh, so they added in this thing just so it could support the track.
And I might have lowered the door, so I'm not too sure. For me, as a car lover myself, if I grew up with something like this, it'd set me up to love cars the rest of my life.
What do you think the bottom here is for?
Built-in storage.
This is storage?
Because obviously there's no closet, and then even if you were to put a dresser or something like that, it would take up majority of the room.
Right.
So small, I would say about twin size bed. Either a very, very young child's room and
Yeah.
then maybe evolved into a playroom.
I don't think the child would sleep here because look how dangerous it is to bang their heads on this stuff, right?
Maybe the primary focus was racing.
Yeah, this is a playroom.
asleep.
I think it's a playroom.
And this, I'd say this is the master bedroom. It
is
says
the
so on the floor
master?
plan. So like I said, another skylight throughout.
Okay.
But this one's kind of interesting because
big.
there's a weird there's a random sink right here. You know,
Here.
maybe for extra
Why is
makeup.
this weird? Yeah, it's like usually the makeup counter. But
Usually when I see makeup counters, they don't have sinks though.
Yeah, where would you put your? This is an extra sink.
It's an extra sink because there's a full bathroom ensuite.
Right, full bathroom's over there.
Over there.
So this is the walk-in. There's a big walk-in.
Walk-in closet, right under another skylight, and then a makeup sink.
I guess a sink would be helpful.
We can
Patio
kind of get a
over
peek
here.
into the backyard.
So this is
and again,
all like pretty private, right? There's no
super private.
No one will see you from over there.
Over 18,000 square feet for the entire lot. And then another full bathroom here.
So this is the master bathroom?
Yeah, so you know, sit in the tub.
Oh, the tub is into the wall?
You know, you're sitting here, you're thinking, I got a great deal in West Vancouver.
Okay.
You know, that I don't know why I sat in here.
This is commitment, man. This is I really love the space of everything, but this is a very odd layout. Like, I don't even know how I got here. How did I walk into the master? I have to go through like a tunnel system.
There was kind of like a narrow hallway system that led us into the master bedroom. And also one of these side bedrooms here, which actually has its own entrance and own exit.
Okay, so this one you would use as what? Just no bedroom, or would you ever rent this out?
You know what it would be good for is a mud room. If
Right.
we were to put,
You can drive in here.
this goes right out to the driveway. Dual carport here. This is the parking situation. No garage.
Okay.
You could, I would say, comfortably 4 or 5 motorcycles in the back, 2 cars in the front.
This is a beautifully
potentially 3.
built garage. It'd be nice if it had like a gate though, right?
I mean, if it were me personally, I would put a gate right at the front entrance.
I know, but when it's raining and stuff, isn't it get too wet here?
Definitely not. Check out how far it goes back in here. So your
Okay.
car would probably be backed out about here.
Yeah, and then it's like kind of
overhangs.
angling downwards. But then what about like animals and stuff? We're in West Van.
Hey, we're in West Van.
You're gonna get bears scratching your car.
Don't leave snacks in the car, number 1.
Yeah, I really love this garage. Beautiful, and I love the steps up to here.
Yeah. And again, skylights even in your garage.
Right. 2-level home, but it's downstairs, not upstairs. The livability, yeah, we're talking about how
Yeah,
most
so-
homes are unlivable when they're under assessment. This is like you can fully move in and do nothing and it's fine.
For sure. And it just comes down to personal preference. If you like if you're fine with the outdated look, if you want to have more updates, that's all personal preference.
Right.
But the question is, again, for almost 700,000 under assessment, is it livable? I'd say so. How does the audience feel? Would you live in some place like this?
I actually wouldn't mind living in this. I would have to reduce some of the appliances like the kitchen and the toilet.
Again, this is more of a living room space.
Right.
Maybe lower entertainment space. Put a big TV here. We're gonna see later on, like we said, the patio is super large upstairs. It's actually mirrored on the lower level as well.
Right. And
to
this
have
is
that.
a what? Just looks like it should have been a sauna room or something. Or like a
Now I think
laundry.
they utilize it as a maybe
Laundry
coat
thing.
closet.
I really like the size of this home. You say it's only 3,000 square foot, but
2,900 and some change.
it feels so big. I think it's also with the fact that it has patio space on every direction.
While we step into this sort of mudroom layout, so washer and dryer here, and then as we look out, super private hot tub area.
Oh.
That is part of all connected to your wraparound.
And look at these stones
balcony.
that are just like on the side here. Beautiful. And then you have a little crawl space over here.
How would you say the livability is for this home built in 1971,
This is
Alex?
1971. That's crazy. I mean, the layout is pretty perfect for me. I'm very happy with the layout, except for how it goes to the master bedroom. But
Yeah.
everything else, I'm super happy with the layout. And I like the fact that everything leads to patio, so I can pretty much exit from every direction.
Pretty much, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So we stepped out of the front entrance there, and
This is like, just the layout is moving ready for me. There was a little bit of a smell. I mean, can I get rid of that? Like, what is that?
I mean, 1970s, they're gonna, you know,
Okay, if I can't get rid of that smell, then it's not good for me. But if I just like came in, layout's perfect, upgrade the appliances,
yeah.
and then get rid of the smell, and that's livable for me.
So again, we've already seen this carport, so we're gonna jump right into where we are.
Right.
We're in beautiful West Vancouver when you know, so many things of West Vancouver, it genuinely is the Beverly Hills of Vancouver.
Okay.
A lot of, you know, multi, you know, 10, 15, $20 million homes. There are quite a few deals out there when it comes to West Vancouver. However, again, it goes right into our first point. How much of it is livable? So again, we have an 18,000 square foot lot.
This is so beautiful. It feels like
I know. Can the mics pick it up? There's a stream running over there.
it's like I'm going on a hike in my backyard. Whoa, this is so cool. We'd have to renovate these steps a bit.
Yeah. So if it were me, I would put a little fire pit right here. And this is a
Wow.
naturally running stream. So there is no
My
pump. There is
God.
no aquatic feature added into the home.
This is awesome. This is a huge selling point for me. Well, also depends how much money I have. If I have enough money to make this beautiful, this is a huge selling point for me. So what is across here? Is this a neighbor property?
So that would be the neighboring property right there. And as you can see, there is a retaining wall.
Right.
So whether they can access that easily or not, I actually don't believe so.
So I wonder for here, what I like about it is how nature it is. But what if the neighbors started building down into here as well?
So I would think that's unlikely. Number one, that's a much newer home. And as you can see, the shelf of their backyard ends where those hedges are. And it actually shows how recently they put that together.
Okay.
Because of how tiny the hedges are.
Constant running water is just so relaxing. My favorite part of the house so far is this segment, and also the fact that every part of the house leads out to a patio and you can just walk out.
For sure.
And look at this, we even have like this integrated stone on the walkway. But I love this double patio over here. So we talked about location, West Van being the Beverly Hills, but why do
So-
people live in Beverly Hills, first of all?
The reason why I made that comparison is because, number one, the view, you overlook the entire city.
Let's go take a
And
look
just
at that.
because of the price point, you're going to see a smaller, more cohesive group of people with a higher income. But just where we are, you can't get the same level of privacy, obviously,
Right.
within central Vancouver, even within Richmond, within Burnaby, unless you're kind of backed up against a forest, backed
Right.
up against a park.
Well, I think just the fact that like $1.9 million for a home this big, livable, and this much privacy is actually a pretty no-brainer for me. Like
It's
this
actually
is
a
what
deal.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's talk about our last point here, which is the assessment.
Yes, sir.
So this is assessed at 2.6 million, but
like that.
why is it selling for so low?
This is going to touch more so not just about this property in specific, but kind of like the real estate market in Vancouver.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, whether it's investment, whether it's death in the family, probate sale, like who knows, there are so many situations that can put sellers in a position where they have to sell. There are so many deals out there, and again, 2.6 is for the entire property.
Right.
2.3 of it is going to be the land value. So we're
Okay.
still about $300,000 or so below the land value assessment only.
With this being underassessed and livable and private and good location, why has no one bought it yet?
The price reduction was done a few days ago.
Okay.
So that's why, before this video ends, it may be sold.
Yeah. If you guys enjoy this video and continue wanting to find the best value homes with us, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out our next video over here.